Do the intro back.
Yo yo people, Decepticon here from VEX ELITE and welcome to this special Real Talk Live. As you can see here, I've got 7 of the best players on the EU server to come and chat about DC for you. They've all got a nice amount of info to share with all of you viewers, so I'm going to go around the table from left to right and just introduce you to them. So first off, we've got Loyalty. Say hello, Loyalty.
Yo.
Next up we have Livids. Say hello, Livids.
Yo.
We did have Danny Boy, but he's disappeared. He should be back soon. Then we have Fear for Life.
Deck is lying.
Say hello, Fear.
Hi,
Dan, do you want to say hello?
hello.
After that, we've got Top Quality. Top, do you want to say hello?
Yo.
Then we've got Improvement. Improvement, you want to say hello?
Yo, guys.
And then we finish up with the one and only Law. Law, you want to say hello?
Hi.
Right, well, as you can see, they've destroyed the table and the chairs, but it will be back soon. Right, lads, we're going to start off with a nice, simple subject. We want to know what improvements can be made to the PvP system.
I
No
think
gear.
they should bring back RPS.
Everyone wants that. Everyone.
Exactly. They should be brought back. And they need new gear for PvP as well, because right now it's just get to 100, get modded, and be done.
Yeah, like I have had soon I think 5 full sets with mods.
I'm 97 already, and I was in within a day. I need to get to 90.
Yeah.
I can get to 100 in like, I don't know.
And they also need to make some goddamn new game modes.
Yeah, like, and new maps.
You see, I'm quite happy to not be with a new map or anything like that. I just want a new gear. Just one more tier of PvP and I'll be happy with that.
I want.
Happy if they had more game
I
modes.
would actually like if they brought back, if any of you old PvP guys remember, they captured kind of captured the flag on Moon that they had. Where you had both the rocks on both sides.
Yeah.
And then you had to bring the rock to the other base and actually get points.
Oh,
I would
yeah,
actually like if
I
they
know what you're
brought that
talking
back. Because that was actually so fun back in the day.
Just like not enough game modes. They need new gear. Not where it should be right now.
And actually, I would actually also like to see new
Since
weapons.
I'm from the future, I thought I'd tell you.
It is
Yeah.
Brainiac. It's always Brainiac.
I don't know, whips. I know this sounds that sounds so wrong saying whips.
Sounds so cute.
Sorry, just quickly, Improvement, can you get rid of your silly little Android thing?
Oh yeah, give me.
I don't want to steal any glory. You
I was
got
just
this.
making too much noise over the screen. Leave your silly fireworks
Just
alone.
go away till it's away and then come back. But but like whips and if you actually see Captain Boomerang, like a boomerang kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
The way I see it, they already have the animation for the whip. Why not just add it into a player?
that is true, but they don't have one animation that's from the Catwoman one, which is not really an
Exactly.
animation.
They at least have one
And
animation.
but actually, one weapon I would actually like to see. If you ever play Cheetah, you know she has
Yeah,
her
the
claws.
claws.
That's her weapon, the claws. Like, why don't
Be
you
able
just
to
have
work
that?
well. It's just a new thing. A new thing to explore, new thing for combos.
Yeah.
But they just don't add it in.
Sorry lads, let me just quickly answer someone in this. Yo, Sync J, this is just a Real Talk video, so any questions you'd like to ask the lads, or any questions you've got for DC, just put them in the chat box and I'll put them across and see what the lads think. Go on, carry on boys, we're just talking about PvP at the moment and what we can do to improve it.
But again, actually, one of the things I've seen that has been a big topic, if they ever came out with a new PP set, what should it be on both sides? I have heard both people say that it should be like Red Hood on the hero side because we got the Nightwing run, but as the most of you guys know, the Red Hood is already coming out in the PvE style. And also, you know they have like united the styles. Should they only do one style or should they do two separate styles for both heroes and villains?
I
'Cause
think
you
they
know-
should do. Oh yeah, go on.
No, you. Go on.
You know the tier 3 style? How there was like a style for every role?
Yeah.
They should do
Yeah.
something like that. There's space for HUD and the magic ring. I think
Yeah,
that
but
the other
again,
day.
that would be in the world where DC actually had money to give us more styles. In that perfect world, that would happen. But not at the point of this game at the moment.
Lol. To be honest, yeah, they should
Yeah, the
have
styles
more.
now are just shit, to be honest.
They
Yeah.
should have more
Again-
PvP
Like the
events
tier
going
4
on.
ones and tier 5 ones.
Oh yeah. Even though actually the new Elite style they're coming out with, the Firestorm one, I love it. I should really like it. But again, I really think that they should start thinking about the PvP community, because again, people say that the PvP community doesn't make enough money. But let's say that they made like a new style or just a new update in general. You know, people will be switching powers. How many times have any of you guys switched power this year? At least.
Well, can I just say within the span of 5 months, I switched power 8 times.
That's 80 pounds.
Well, last week I switched power
82
5
times.
times in one day, so yeah.
You see how much money that is for them. That's more than you can go out and buy a goddamn new game for that money. That would probably also last you the 5 months. So if they just put out a new PvP update, they would make more money. I know it would cost them money, but I'm almost 100% sure they would make double the amount of money back. Just from people buying power tokens and coming back to the game and maybe paying for the subscription. Because when I get bored of PvP, I'll maybe go in and do some PvE. And I need my legendary to do my PvE. So that's also one of the things that you should really be thinking about.
Shoot that. Well,
And
I don't
also
think
the
that
one
they-
thing...
Oh, go on. Go on.
No, you first.
I also think that the devs don't like
Is someone talking?
arrange more PvP events. For example, they used to do Friday Night Legends in the US side, but they
Yeah.
should like
They used to do it in
make,
EU as well.
Yeah,
Who's
they
talking
should make
about
it
there
like
was
PvP.
Improvement.
Yeah.
It's just
No,
very
it's just we
rare.
couldn't
That,
hear you.
it was very
They were-
rare they'd do anything for the EU server. They've never really given a fuck about us.
But again, one thing I would really like if people stop with is
GG. Right, Mike?
Yep, something's happened to his mic.
Well then,
Uh-oh.
says my guy don't do.
Or if he does realize and just keep talking for 5 minutes. I'll bet not.
No, he's back.
what?
You're back. You
Your mic went
disappeared.
off.
Oh,
you
my
want-
mic went off. It's because I pushed the talk on. Fuck. But I just said that people should stop bashing on maps. Because again, he's only the
It's
community
not just
manager,
maps.
not the game designer.
That-
I know
you
I
can't-
know the community manager is meant to like listen to the community, but again, he is listening to us. He's trying his best at what he's doing. It's not his work. It is kind of his work to try to fix a game, but he can only fix it in a certain way by actually talking to them, and then they will take the thing up.
Give me 2 seconds.
Again,
lads,
it
let me
is
just-
harder.
Can I just
It,
quickly
it will
answer
be
some of
harder if he
these in the
doesn't listen
chat?
to us, which is one of the things that he doesn't really do that much. But one of the things why I'm kind of white knighting.
2 seconds,
Yeah.
mate. Everyone who's watching the live stream, if you put your questions across, I will be asking anyone in here, and they will be able to try and answer them out for you. Matt, give me a PM in the game. Obviously, give it about till the end of this live stream, and then I'll try and sort it out for you. Explicit, I see you writing in the chat. We will try and sort some 4s out after this. But any questions you've got for the lads,
Not
I
after
will
this,
try
like, I
and
need
put
to
them
go
across.
to bed, mate.
But I need to know, they've obviously got to be about DC, if you can make them about DC. Go on, lads, carry on. Sorry.
Okay, but I know it sounds like I'm sitting here white knighting maps, but if you actually think about how much shit he gets every day, the moment he logs on, I actually had a conversation, I can't remember who it was with, but he said that Mep should actually be playing the game more. And whenever he logs on, he only logs on to announce things. It's his job to log on and announce things.
Yeah, but I think the issue there, Laura, is literally, he's not, whenever he logs on to the American server, he does stuff. Whenever the devs log on to the American server,
that is
they
true,
do
but,
stuff.
But they also remember
they log
the
on
different
to
time
write us a
zones.
message, and that's it.
Yeah, but like remember the different time zones. It might be late for them at that time. And again, it's not every time it's actually Meps that's on his account. It's just because people know he's a community manager.
You've also got to remember that
mate, and the thing is also,
from the US.
Yeah, and I'm almost 100% sure that he has some kind of program that logs in automatically and logs him out. Logs in, gives a message, logs out. Because the time zones are so different. You know, it's the middle of the night for them when it's like afternoon for us. Like when, you know, Dras almost has the same time zone.
People do say that Maps don't do stuff for the EU, that he doesn't come on, do the events and stuff, but he does spawn stuff like sub-avatars on us.
That is true,
does
and
all
actually...
that stuff. The only thing I think he can do to improve that is actually do it more on the villain side.
Yeah, I actually remember that actually...
Let's be honest.
That's actually funny what you said right there, because... almost on the hero side, he did the special event in the war room.
Yeah, oh, that was mad.
For the heroes only. And everyone got a trinket. Except every single villain who was not on the goddamn hero side.
Once actually he spawned... I think he spawned like Trigon and something in the Hall of Doom. So we all went to the Hall of Doom, every villain. Took down Trigon, you all got trinkets. We got a mark of victory.
But we did get like our event mark, or what did we get to as well?
We got
a mark of victory from it.
We got the weird trinket. That said, of course, the trinket says thanks for participating in the event. And then he also gave us some of those weird things you do to make armor, but nobody really makes armor in the D. Let's be fair. Nobody fucking makes armor.
He came on, spawned Trigon, went off. That was it.
But again, actually...
He doesn't even spawn more than one thing, he just spawns one boss and then leaves.
But actually, the thing is also, people think that Maps would listen to them. Let's say that PM Maps, the moment you log on, go fix PvP, you fucking scrub. Or just say fix PvP.
He's not
going to listen.
He's not going to reply. But actually, do you remember that? I asked him the moment you and me were talking about Blue rebuying his membership because the membership was glitched.
Yep.
So Maps logged on. I asked him if my friend has bought membership now and he still has his membership, will it, you know, go over the membership and cancel his old one, or will it just stack? And again, he replied to me, because again that was a general problem that the community managers meant to deal with.
I did ask him once when I was on my hero that are you doing anything for the PvP community? Are you trying to fix it like as nice as I could? And he does reply. You just gotta ask him as nice as you can.
Yeah. I remember one time when he logged on just randomly, I PM'd him asking if he could like spawn a boss or something. 2 minutes later I see him spawning one right off my eyes, man. Who's sick?
I asked him once as well. I was in my base and he logs on. So I went onto my hero, went into my base and went, can you spawn a sub-avatar on me just to see if I can take it? Spawns Krona with 2-on-1 CR on me.
But may I actually say something? I would actually love... I just saw I want to see money in the chat.
Yep,
I would actually love if they brought up more open world PvP. Like more of the quests, because... How many in here has the last month went over and did... I know some people do ring war, but diamond heist.
Oh, I don't know. I like what C Money's just put now. He's just put basically. You think about this. If we could, the heroes could invade the Hall of Doom, or the villains could invade the Watchtower. Little things like that could be pretty good.
Add more events to it.
And just quickly answer White Vans. Sorry, Law. White Vans. We can't do a PvP thing because, as you can see, we've got a couple of villains with us, and it just split the group. We are trying to keep everyone together.
Deck, move your stick.
Cheers,
but
man.
again, the thing is with that...
It should be more like, diamond heist sort of thing. They
Yeah,
actually give you PvP marks.
yeah, that is true. If they actually gave you a mark, that would be nice. But actually, the one thing I would actually like to see them do, you know, you're talking about that whole Watchtower or Hall of Doom thing. That should, because again, they cannot just do it. Because let's say out of nowhere, I'm just walking around in my PvE gear in the Watchtower, and like a big group of villains just come over and gank me.
No, but if you're
Like
in
out
the
of nowhere.
PvP phase, then that's what that should be. If you jump into the PvP, if you're in the PvP phase, you should be open to attack, no matter where you are. You should be able to have people just jump in. For example, there should be every hour or so, a teleporter opens up and gives the villains or gives the heroes 10 minutes to attack. That would be an event where every hour, everyone would be standing by that teleporter waiting to jump in there.
It would probably bring back the PvP community a little bit.
Yeah, I know I'd be
That
waiting
would
to
be
do it.
true.
I know if that happened, I'd do it as much as I could. Because it's a fun thing to do.
To be honest, I think they should make like a PvP/PvE challenge.
Yeah, raiding people's legal.
But again, the one thing I'm almost 100% sure that most of us guys in here actually want is to ranked PvP, and I can almost 100%
That'd be
agree.
cool.
Every single one in here wants that. Again, it will not happen.
How annoying is it thinking that you want to go into PvP and get in a good fight, but then you get a noob?
Yeah, like
like a
seriously,
level
I've
10
been
who doesn't know what they're
killed
doing.
once. I've been killed once all. I think it was all Sunday. I think I had one good fight, and I actually no, was that? I fought against you today, Livets. But did I fight against you yesterday? I
Yeah,
can't remember.
I don't know about yesterday.
No, but actually yesterday I think it was one good fight. The rest of the fights were either people who didn't even want to come in and fight me, or just level 10s who was going around getting the fucking bat turrets.
The problem is there's too many people.
PvP.
Go on,
The
mate.
thing with ranked PvP, they have to balance everything first, because otherwise you just see everyone
Yeah.
as like a fire tank.
One power. Yep.
That is true.
One
That is
power.
but
They
again,
also-
that's also
the good thing
that's
with
also why I,
ranked PvP is that you got people like me who just came back to the game and got 97 gear, and you got people like Law who are fucking 100 fully modded. Like you can't. If
but
someone's
again,
fully prec modded against you and you're 97 gear, you just know that they have the advantage.
yeah, but that's also like let's say a thing like Smite. You know you can go in and do ranked if you have your different gods, but you need to do the different gods. So let's say that it only opens up when you're on level 100 PvP here, and then they should do a system like, you know, when you queue for PvE content, you pick whatever role you want.
Yeah, that'd be good. Like a roll.
So you could actually, so let's say that I choose tank, I will come up against another tank. I choose healer, I come up against another healer. You know, DPS, I come up against another DPS. And that will also mean that they will lock me in the gear I have on right now. I would not be able to change rank, role in the middle of the fight.
That would be a good idea because that would just bring back a lot of the community. Because if I'm a hard right DPS going against another DPS, not going against a tank, it just makes it a bit that more fair. Because you're going against a role which you know is going to have a challenge.
For everyone who is in the chat, I'm really sorry
Because
I
again-
can't write to you. I've got internet issues on my phone.
Because again, back in the days where you actually could kill fire tanks with fire tanks, I loved going against another fire tank. Because it was a challenge. But nowadays I can't even fight fire tanks, like it's so stupid. I can fight them as DPS, but not as another tank myself. I can't. You literally can't.
I think they should bring back GMs. Just to
They should
mod
bring-
the game.
Let's you bring back what?
GMs.
Oh yeah.
The thing I've heard a lot of people talk about actually is, you know when the white mod glitch happened, that let you
Yeah.
go in with PvE white mods. What if they made a separate set of white mods for PvP gear?
That could be
Again,
pretty good.
That would be a disadvantage, because again the thing is, most people want PvP to be
I mean, if
or
they
a
were just
thing you
if
can
they
play
were,
all the
if they were
time.
PvP only, everyone would have them. If they put them at a reasonable price,
That is
so
true.
it was the fact of you could afford to have your batteries up, you could afford to buy them white fit. If you was PvP white mods bought with PvP marks, that'd make sense. If it's PvP like mods what are bought with PvE marks, that sort of fucks up the PvP players. A lot of PvP boys don't have legendary. What's the fucking point?
But I don't know about you all, but I think that munitions is the best DPS power right now when it comes to PV.
No, yo, PV.
The damage mad right now.
But we're talking PvP right now. Am I the only one who thinks Celestial's really broken in PvP?
Broken.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me? I went against the same Celestial guy, and he beat me all 3 times because all he had to do was tap his combos.
Because the thing is, there's no way you can actually like interrupt them.
No, I think the only counter you can encounter them on is
Is
when they do
the
that big
start?
sucky in one,
Okay, like
and then Wither. They're the only ones you can actually lunge.
Yeah.
Used to be
The
like
dots are ridiculous. They're all like, there's 3 sets of dots you can get on someone.
oh, you like it.
All like 1k.
Well, talking about powers, what would we say for anyone who's new to the game, or think
Fire.
bear in mind you have a lot of Xbox players who are just feeling out the game. What would we say are the best powers at the moment for both PvE and
For
PvP?
PvP or PvE, shut
Just fire in general. For free-to-play power, there's no way to beat it.
What about ice?
Ice
is
maybe.
pretty good.
Maybe ice.
Mental's pretty
Ice,
good.
ice is broke.
But okay, let's say that the guy wants to get some easy marks in PvP. What should he do? Be a ice tank or fire tank?
Well, fire tank would just
Yeah,
just OP thing right there.
fire TPS is OP as tits because of flame cascade.
I'm not ignoring your magics, I'm listening to these chat.
You got to understand, if you're a hard light, you can 2-shot or 3-shot someone with a combo with high precision.
That is true. Literally, the new hard light combo is literally hand clap.
Yeah, but again, the
Grasp
hard
and
light
hand
is
and
not
pull chompers. That's half health gone.
again, hard light is not one of the main 7 powers.
No, but not if you only do hand clap and grasp and hand pull. That's literally not interruptible. And if you clip that with chompers,
can if you keep
that
long
health's
enough.
gone. Not
Yeah, but you got to like do a backflip or something that is easily interrupted.
not complete. If you only do it once, then it's literally impossible to lunge. If you just go hand clap, grasp hand pull, back to hand clap.
The only time you have
You're
a chance
not
to
lungeable.
actually, the only time you have a chance,
chompers.
the only time you actually have a chance to stop it is when you go against claws when they've actually stopped
Exactly.
the block.
And literally, hard light right now is probably really stunning. It's literally the way you clip grasp and hand pull with chompers. They get stunned like like a few seconds after you've used it, so you have a chance to get back into light claw.
What about mental?
Yeah, mental's OP.
Mental is not that good again. Again, it is a good power,
just
but it's
It's just
It-
it uses
it's-
too much
yeah,
power to get to
yeah.
35% health.
and the finisher is OP. 100% agree with that. But again, it's nowhere compared to Celestial or Fire or Hardlight, as you're saying. Like in PvP, in the PvP aspect. I don't really know about PvE because again
PvE aspect.
I'm on the Fire, so I don't really know about PvE.
It's definitely gadgets. I think it's the best power.
PvE aspect, I think, I'm not gonna lie, I think it's either munitions or mental. Or ice.
Yeah, I saw some mental guy the other day just
Mental was
ripping
crazy.
apart in PvE.
You just have to do like the 1-2-3 backflip and then Frost Knight and rip half health.
You see, my problem with hard light at the moment is I'm lungeable pretty much everything I do. Every one of my stuff is pretty much blockable now. Hard light's nothing like what it used to be. I know it used to be ridiculously OP, but now it seems
But
to be
you're just
going
shit.
downhill all the time. Piss off, Law, you fire tank noob.
Deck, maybe you need some tips on hard light.
Like, how many times did I beat you today, SDPS?
I don't need tips on hard light. I've been hard light for years. I just don't use
I've been Fire for
I don't
years.
use none of the skanky moves. Anyone who knows me, I don't like using backflip. I don't like using the combos which are just too OP. As soon as you win a match, the first thing someone says to you is, you're a scrub, you've done this or you've done that. So there's just no point. Why do you think people like the law has gone to a DPS? He was fed up of people saying the same thing to him all the time when he's beating people up
No,
as a
not
fire
really.
tank.
Like, it's not really. That's not really the reason. It's because I actually want people to change.
Yeah, once I
because
go against the law, I just say
because again, let's say I actually fought against Livers today. We actually had a really good fight against each other. Let's say I was a fire tank in that fight. I wouldn't even have dropped under fucking 80% health through the whole fight.
That's what I mean. You're
Just
bored of
because-
playing as a tank. There's no point going in as a tank.
Yeah. That is the reason, because fire tanks is so fucking broken at the moment. It's extreme.
PvP should be pretty much when you're fighting alone or you're dueling, you should be DPSing it. If you're going into your fours or anything like that, then yeah, use your rolls.
you go into your secondary roles.
But it should mainly be just using DPSs. When you're dueling, you should just be DPSing.
Yeah, a roll versus a roll.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
That just makes it good. All that, if you're fire tank, be fire tank, and it lasts a long time, that's pretty decent all.
So, guys, you want to go being the topic of SNF?
Well, that's the reason with SNF we changed it to just DPS.
Deck, move your tank,
Yeah.
move your stick.
It was
America's,
not yet. We are getting there. I'm just I've got one. We got one league up and running. I'm having the US version of VEX ELITE handed over to me next time I log in, but that's on the hero side. And at the moment, I'm mainly using the villains. The villains over there are just, it's new to me. I've never played as a villain, so I'm getting lost around the holodeck, completely lost around a big circle. It is just like a fucking maze to me. I feel like a complete and utter noob.
You are.
Small symbols in the watchtower.
But can we all agree that the EU will always be the best at PvP?
Yeah, I can tell you now, me and Big Ice, we were queuing the other night, and literally, I'm not even level 30 yet. I've got no PvP gear whatsoever, and they're just not ready for it. I'm telling you now, I was hitting the final claw. Anyone who knows about hard light, you should not be hitting the final claw in a queue.
If you hit the final claw, you know they can't block.
Yeah, they just don't know what they're doing. They genuinely don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, Christoph, you should have seen him the other day where he couldn't even find a fucking one of the what are they called? No, the tourist thingies in the Hall of Doom that was right next to your deck.
Yeah, it's listen, I've had Christoph taking me around, literally pointing out things to me. I've had Big taking me around, showing me where everything is. I still get lost. I know it's a big circle. Everyone keeps on telling me it's just a circle. It's easy
one
to find
fucking
this and
big
find
circle.
that. It's a nightmare for me. Absolute nightmare. But I am enjoying it. It's made the game totally different for me. Being a villain for the first time properly, it just makes it so much better. Being on the US side where there is more players, don't get me wrong, you have got some brilliant little players over there, some brilliant PvP players. Obviously you've got a lot of them play PvE, that's their main thing. But the PvP side, you've got a few good ones, but the majority what I've come across, this is the perfect example. I'm going around a lot of not the police stations, the clubs on the villain side. You will have level CR 156 players in there trying to duel you. They're all hybrids. I've not come across anyone in the open world who's not a hybrid yet. And it makes you laugh. That to them is being good PvP. Going into a police station or a nightclub and smashing someone who's pure low level. All go gamers. But I do like it. I must admit, I genuinely am really enjoying the US side. For anyone who is bored of this
But
game.
again, the only problem I have about what's called the US is the shit talk. Oh my days, there's a lot of it.
Yeah, but then we've got it just as bad on our PvP chat. Our PvP chat
No,
makes you
not
laugh.
even near, mate. It's not even
near.
close
No, I think
to
I
being
watched
US.
I think I watched a US video yesterday, and he was a PvPer, and the title of the video was Super X Legendary Pedo Exposed. I watched it.
Like, mate, they are sitting screaming at each other with their fucking $5 microphones they bought from fucking Tesco. Sitting and fucking screaming at each other like fucking wild animals in the voice chats. At least we are so polite. We keep it in the fucking in text chats in PvP. I know some people want to go into voice chats, but that's only when they escalate more into it. But we don't sit and scream at each other, calling each other out. At least we don't do that.
No, we just call each other all the names under the sun in the fucking PvP chat. Or you get the boys who ain't got the balls to come on their mic and say anything. They're willing to be keyboard warriors over here, but they're not willing to come on their mic and say anything. Or if it is, it's the first thing they say is, give me your address. Hey, you're a little boy. I know I've said it so many times, but I'll just go around your house and beat your dad up. I ain't gonna bother coming around to beat you up. I'll come around your house, I'll knock on your door, I'll push you out the way, and I'll go and beat your dad up in the front room while he's sitting there watching Coronation Street.
What the fuck?
Nah, that's just too... beat my
But
dad, no?
but again, like, the thing is also with the US guys is how many exposed videos, those kind of videos, do you see from the US?
Oh, listen, they're constantly. See on that 5v5 chat, that is probably 80% of the chat is, exposed, I'm putting you on YouTube, I've just done you, that's going up, and that is all you constantly see. 5v5 chat is just talking about putting people up on YouTube. The first night I was on there and I started speaking to C Money, the first thing he turned around and said to me was, look, if your plan is doing PvP, be warned, because they are just terrible over there. But we're sort of going off subject a little bit, back to the powers.
And yes, Magics, I do have a gold.
So what would we say are our top 5 powers for a new player?
Top 1, which, should we say 3, or is any power?
No, for any powers, because if a player comes on here and they do... Oh no, I suppose we are going to have to just do the 3 powers, aren't they? We'll say the 3 powers.
Oh, yeah. Fire is one.
Yeah, 100% fire.
Ice is one.
Nice.
The fire.
Has Hardlight turned into a free power
No.
on the Xbox?
If you're a...
Like a
if
PlayStation
you're
Plus
a,
free power.
Yeah, PlayStation Plus. I don't know how it works on Xbox.
Xbox will be membership.
Probably also how sorcery these days?
Yeah, thanks for
Sorcery's really good
Sorcery
right now.
heals, yeah, OP.
Lucy said everything's okay.
Sheesh. I mean, mental. How was that mental of gadgets?
I'd say mental's better than gadgets.
It's PvE wise, I'm gonna go gadgets.
Yeah. But mental also really
And
good.
then mental, and then ice.
So out the DLC powers, what we're saying is the top power out of the DLC powers, or what would we say is the best power in the game at the moment?
Gadgets. Gadgets.
No, out of all the powers, if you had to pick one
Celestial
power,
for PvP.
Celestial kicking ass, yeah.
For PvP.
Celestial for PvP.
Celestial can be
PvE.
PvE as well if you're like.
It can
you have
be.
the fun.
Yeah, munitions is really.
I think munitions are the best PvE. It can keep up. Can keep up with ice, I think.
Munitions is the best all-round power.
I'll say munitions.
But it's just fucking shit.
Munitions can just keep up with the powers. Keep up with top hitting.
Right, so we're going to move on to another subject here. Has anyone seen anything on the new DLC?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I've actually seen they did a small the devs did a little small thing, or at least not a Prey did. She showed what the end of the, we're getting into Harley Quinn based storyline, and we will actually go in the last thing, the last episode of that, we will actually go into Wayne Manor. If you didn't know.
Yeah, that could be pretty
the new
cool.
styles, like sick. Like the back piece is like 2 pistols in there, like a little socket. Pretty sick.
It's like a Western pistol thing.
Yeah, but actually, if you guys didn't know, they actually by default released them for like a day on the hero side.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't
They
release
done
it
the
for like
villain
a
side
while.
as well.
That movie
Okay,
stick.
but
Cool, mate.
actually they're also going to, if you didn't know, because again they're starting a new Harley Quinn storyline. They have chosen a new person to be Harley Quinn for them. And may I just
Yeah,
say, she
isn't it
sounds
Harley Quinn
shit.
to celebrate something?
No, it's just because she has started like doing more storylines in the comics, and they want to do a kind of what are they called? Birds of Prey kind of storyline. Now I can actually go in and find a clip of the new Harley Quinn. Let me just go find it. But may I just say, she sounds shit compared to the old one. She sounds like a 40-year-old smoking lady that smokes like 10 packs of cigarettes a day.
That sounds really weird.
Yeah, that's just annoying. That's annoying.
That's new
if
Harley Quinn.
anything.
Did you know that Loyalty didn't know what Game of Thrones is?
Oh, leave off.
What's Game of Thrones?
Leave off. Loyalty, download them. Start watching them from season 1. You'll love it.
It's shit anyway.
He's alive.
No, it's not. You just don't get the story.
No, I just can't be bothered to see it.
Wait, what? What even is it about?
It's brilliant. Just watch it. That's all you need to be told. If you get told anything, you get ruined for you. You need to watch it from the beginning. Yo, to everyone else who started coming into the chat, I am sorry. I ain't ignoring you. I'm just letting the boys talk, so I'm not trying to respond too much to you in the chat, and I can't write nothing because the internet on my phone's gone funny.
Yeah, and all you people in the chat, ask questions, and we will try our best to answer them.
Any questions
have
on
time.
DC, we will try and get through them. Right, let's move on to another one then. We're going to go on to what are we thinking is happening on this game at the moment. Is this game finally dying, or is it? Do you think it's still there?
Maybe the first one to answer that one. Maybe because many people are saying, okay, the game is dying now because nobody's on the server. Let's just think about it. What just launched? And how many people is over there now on the Xbox? Because many people want to have the same old magic they had 5 years ago, starting from a brand new server where everybody start from the start. And again, because we're the more experienced people, of course people want to go over there, so they can feel like
don't know if
gods
you've
compared
noticed
to the new
though,
people.
or if you've seen any of the stuff what's been written about it. They're supposedly losing just as many players a day as what they're getting new players. So that the level of players on the game at the moment on the Xbox server is just staying at a flat pace. It ain't going up and it ain't going down.
But again, that's also because they're having problem at the moment. I think they will slowly begin to rise again. But again, even though it just launched on Xbox, I still think it's a success. I know that not so many people again is on the game, because again, it is a 5-year-old game. But I think at least it gave us maybe 2 more years of lifetime by that launch. That's what I think.
Yeah,
Well, Christoph's just
I'm
put
not gonna lie.
the Xbox
Smite
queue
has
times
killed
are
this
fucking
game a little
mental.
bit.
Yeah, Smite is fucking sick.
Yeah,
Smite has
there's
killed this
a
game
lot.
a
There's
little bit.
loads
It's
more
taken
games
people off
coming.
this to go Smite.
The only thing I'm annoyed about is that Xbox got a premium aura.
Yeah, I'm really mad about that. It looks like a more dim version of the original Nimbus.
Yeah, that's
Exactly. I don't see why they get that and we didn't.
Yeah, but then they're not
It's
going
called.
to get the
I think
chance to
it's
get
like
the
called the
Nimbuses, are
Vacation
they?
Aura.
Yeah, but did you get a free aura when you first got onto the game?
nope.
No,
Jeff,
we got a cape.
but like I just said, they're
don't
not
get
getting the
free
they're not getting the chance for the black smoke. They're not getting the chance for the original Nimbus or the original Plasmic.
Yeah, but
They're
what
not
do
coming
they get?
about again.
Wait,
That's
did,
just
did,
the
um,
Earth 34.
did Xbox get the Batman head? The original Batman head?
No, I don't think they do get that either, cause they, you know, the original Batman head was only released because of the PSN was hacked.
Get off the tape.
Just look how awesome this cape is. We can all be happy that they didn't get this.
I've had that on my old PSN.
Look how sexy my heart is. Mother.
Yeah, but it's a success on Xbox One, but Smite has killed this game a little bit.
Yeah, I will agree, but again, the thing is with the game, it always has these moments, like
Every game
a couple
has
of times a
spike
year.
where people just stop playing.
Yeah, like the thing is, we also kind of had a stale time when Black Ops 3 just got released. I know Smite has been on for a long time, and again, it is a fucking great game. I 100% agree with that. But also, like, let's say Black Ops 3 when that came out, they were so stale. What the fuck? Oh, sorry. But again, the thing is, the game will recover again. Again, it will not keep on going. I know it will die sometime, but we can at least hope that it keeps alive for a long time. Because I think 100% no one in here wants to see the game die, or else you wouldn't be here. Tech, you sound
Yep.
quiet.
I'm just reading, mate, some of the chats. That's all.
Okay.
You dirty boy.
Right, yeah, White Vans has got a question. What do you think of Earth powers in PvP?
He logged out.
Earth. No, it's.
The thing is,
power.
it is a good
Compared
power.
to other powers right now.
It is,
Earth
yes,
is,
but again,
Earth is at a disadvantage just because of Crystal. Thor 3 and Earth are the biggest disadvantage because Crystal and Fury give too many immunities away. So they are at a disadvantage, and Earth doesn't deal as much damage as it used to. I admit it used to be OP, but it could be a little bit more. Like, striking stones, how much does that hit now? Like, it doesn't hit as hard as it should.
I can't really talk about Earth because I have been it once on my villain once.
I was Earth as soon as GU56 hit. As soon as it went GU56, I switched to Earth, and it did not hit as hard as it could have because Fury, the Crystal first off gave the immunity away, but then stuff like what was it called, striking stones and shards, they didn't hit as hard as they should. What striking stones hit? I don't know what, 800, 900. Shards hits a burst hit, and that's all 300 hits.
I'd actually like
The
to know
only
kind of a question.
The only
Yeah,
thing
no, go on,
OP
Fear, go on.
about Earth right now is Jackhammer, and if you
Yeah.
spam Jackhammer and then go into Upheaval, because they are not, Jackhammer's interruptible but only when they're on the last hit, but Upheaval's not interruptible at all, it's just a stun. It
Loyalty
hits
Danny
too
boy,
hard.
please stop fighting.
It hits, I think Upheaval hits 1.5k to hit with Upheaval when you spam it 4 times. So it does hit big. So it is a hard hitting power, but it's only 2 powers which do hit hard. Comparing it to Celestial, Earth wouldn't stand much of a chance.
But may I actually ask a question? If any of you guys would like to see a new feature in the game, in PvP, or have removed a feature, what would it be?
Lorry.
Uh-huh.
What?
I liked it when they used to have the charge in the game.
Yeah, see, he wants to remove because
I would actually like to see let me actually think about what would actually be a good feature in the game that would help us
RPS.
in PvP.
Tournament.
What?
Tournament.
I was saying tournament.
Yeah, tournament.
Yeah. Can't you like do in FIFA like kind of queue up tournaments that people do?
Yeah, online tournament, offline tournament.
Yeah, well, that would actually have been a good like thing they could have added into the game, so people can just queue up like random tournaments.
Yeah.
So people don't have to go through all like shit of actually making one and all that kind of crap.
Yeah, look, Christoph and Kings both put good ones in. Fucking healing barrels need to be took away because they're just fucking annoying. And
They are over here.
just the flavour of the month shit. I know that's DC's sneaky little way of earning their little bit of extra cash every month.
As
but
I actually
they
said
need
yesterday
to
in
sort out the
PP chat,
powers.
that's a circle of life of money for PC at the
Yeah,
moment.
of course it is.
Is they
It's
buff
pay
they
to win. They say it's
because
a
again,
free-to-play game, but
yeah.
it's a pay
Again,
to win.
Because I remember I saw some guy pitching about Celestial in PvP chat yesterday, so I said, yeah, but the moment they nerf Celestial, they'll just buff another power, and then that guy who was Celestial is just going to go to that power. It's not going to change shit, he's still going to be OP, because he's just a flavor of the month. Like, there's no change in it.
Lads, can you try and just stand around the table? I know it's boring. But if you don't want to do it, you can just leave, and then that way it don't interrupt everything he's saying, because it comes out too loud over the live stream. We ain't got long left now.
It is flavor of the month. It's not what should be in the game.
Yeah, that
Like,
should not,
when Mental was first buffed, think about how many people want Mental.
like, flavor of the month should not even be a term in this game. Like, there should not be such a thing as a flavor of the month.
No, but you just
think
said it's
missions
their
are
way of
flavour of the
earning
month
easy
right
cash.
It is a way of earning easy cash, and that's all they want really right now, is the money so they can improve it, but they won't improve the PvP.
Yeah, them players
But
who
again,
want
I know-
to hit the hardest will change their powers. No matter what, they will always
Exactly.
change.
What's munitions right now? Munitions like, I think I heard Rage Dan hit 5k with just one pump of it.
Listen, most
the
people around this
fucking
table
problem.
know. You know yourself, when munitions first dropped, for that first week, you see a few people using it.
It was
After
just-
that, it was a dead power. No one was munitions. No one whatsoever.
I was
Now all of
munitions,
a
but, like,
sudden, they're
when you-
everywhere.
while PvP was really broke, I was munitions and it was OP then, because all you got was power back.
Fucking shotgun, mate. It pisses me off. That's all everyone
It's
with
a 5k
munitions
pump, I
uses.
think I've heard someone hit with it. Oh yeah, deck, move your stick.
But again, what's it called? I just saw Christoph in the chat saying that they should remove OP PvE gear from open world.
Yeah, definitely.
Then they should, again, then they should do so you're not allowed
Yeah,
to have any PvP gear in PvE phase, or have any PvE gear in PvP phase or what.
If you as soon as you enter PvP phase, you're in PvP gear. Automatically switches you to your PvP stuff. If you go into PvE
no,
world,
And if you don't have
it should-
PvP gear, then you're
that-
just no geared.
The thing with
Yeah,
that
like that's what I meant. It should not put you in PvP gear. It should just like so your gear doesn't mean anything. Like if you go into a PvE instance with PvP gear, it removes all the
Answer
stuff
this,
from
right?
PvP gear.
How
I don't
annoying
think
is it
that,
going into open world? Where did you go?
I don't think that they should disable PvE gear because, like, obviously there's still outward stuff that players need to do.
you didn't
But
do
they
that in
should
the
adjust it
PvE
to-
phase.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm saying they should adjust the PvP gear so that the PvE gear is useless against it.
Exactly. How many times have you gone into open world and you're trying to have a duel with one person and just get flame cascaded from out of nowhere? Hopefully. Literally, they should adjust it so in open world, your PvP gear has more defense, and if the PvP gear does hit you, it doesn't deal as much damage. Or just completely make what they do with Arena is take out advanced mechanics, right? Or just take advanced mechanics out of open world.
It should be, if you're in PvP world, it's for the PvP players. If you're in PvE world, it's for the PvE players. But it'll never be that way.
But may I actually go back to the thing that people say that the game is dying? I think one of the reasons why many PvP players are saying that is because they're not in PvE phase. The thing is, at the moment in this game, you remember back in the day, you had to choose between, do you want to go PvP phase, PvP world, or PvE world?
Oh yeah, there's not even an option anymore.
That's not a thing anymore. You get straight into PvE, and not many people actually know what the fuck a phase shifter is.
Right, if you was to go in the PvE world and go and have a look around, the PvE world is absolutely buzzing with new players.
Like, loyalty and livids, like, PvE, PvP phase, Hall of Doom is dead. If you go into PvE... No, PvP. PvP is dead. If you go into the PvE Hall of Doom, it is full. It is full of everybody waiting to get groups.
True, you know.
PvE phase is completely full. They just know, because all the PvPers don't go into it, they just don't see it. It's like, you go into PvE phase, you got a lot more players who actually want to do a lot more stuff. You just don't switch with phase shifter.
Right, we are sort of coming to an end now, so anyone who's in the chat, any of you want to start asking any questions, please ask away, and I will ask them. Has anyone else got anything to add?
Nope. Because I'm really tired, I really want to go to bed now.
Yeah, I'm ready thirsty.
Thirsty for that pussy juice.
Tomorrow is Independence Day, man. It's gonna be mad thing.
While we are just waiting for some questions to pop up into the chat, I will just say a big thank you to all of you for sitting here for an hour. I know it can be boring, I know all you're doing is sitting around a table, I know it does get to you, but a big thanks for sitting there, for giving all the answers what you've done. Livids,
Mate, you should just know what I've been doing under the table.
Yeah, I don't want to know. Livids, a big thank you, mate. Loyalty, a big thank you. Danny boy, a big thank you. Fear for Life, a big thank you. Top Quality, big thank you. Improvement, big thank you. Law, I shouldn't say thank you to you, but I will. Thank you, bro.
No, because I'm kind of a slave. I mean, almost every single one of your videos, Dick, that has something to do with DC, I'm in them.
Right, yeah, we have got... We've got a bit of a question, yeah. Do you think they might start a 16-player raid?
That's not enough players for that.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
definitely.
That would be so much
No,
fun.
they start a 16-player SM.
That would be fun.
Yeah, but again, that would also mean that they need to pump their level up so badly.
Well, you wanna die?
Yeah, but then Christoph's answered that well. The lag. Could you imagine the lag?
Yeah, true.
They have to cut off PS3 players for that.
I think they should link Xbox and PlayStation 4. You should do that.
No, because that's the point. No, you've got to do that. You've got to link Microsoft and Sony.
Nah, it's just a
That's not going to happen. I know Microsoft won because they want some of that Sony deck, but
They can still do it the same way that they did the PC and the PlayStation. It's like still the same.
yeah, but that's something else. Because again, the thing is, the PC players just want something to talk with. They're getting bored down in their basements, screaming at each other PC mass race. So it's just to try to make them a little bit more social.
Could you imagine how hard a 16-player raid would be? If you think you're getting one shot by bosses and ads now, imagine what the one shots would be like. That'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, but they actually think about a game, because it's actually funny, because I actually talked to my friends when I was on my border school, right? And they play World of Warcraft. They play a lot of World of Warcraft. And I said, oh, I'm just going into a raid, right? And then they say, so you're going to sit here for the next 6 hours? I'm like, no, I'm sitting here for like half an hour. What are you talking about? And then they actually showed me a raid in World of Warcraft, which was 40 players, and they sat there for 7 hours straight, and that was fast for them.
World of Warcraft is like
Yeah, because that's what you have to think about as well. 16-player raid equals longer raid.
That's
'Cause they'll have
fucking
to make
40
they'll have to
players.
add more ads, and then they'll have to add make the bosses harder.
What the fuck?
And not gonna lie, I would literally get AIDS if I had 16 people sitting and talking to me. Or 15, because I'm one of them. I
don't
know
even
I
go
get
in
AIDS
recaps
every
with
time I'm at
you.
SNF, because there's like 30 people in there. But no, just no.
Bro, it's literally
By the way, Ghost up to DCUO the law.
by the way,
Go
goes up
Italian
to the
touch.
launch.
Subscribe.
Go and subscribe to DCUO the law, because I will be uploading Go Gamer soon.
Bro,
So, see you all later.
Oh, you fucking find
Yeah,
it? Oh, I was trying to get it all day.
Most of the people around this
Mate, I'll
around the
kick the
table
living
did have
shit out
their
of
own
them. That's
YouTube, so if any of you ever want to just check them out, you can.
Subscribe to FBIG, by the way.
Yo, so
DC.
right, well, as
They
I
get me
say,
to 100
this has
subs
pretty
online.
much come to an end now. So a big thank you to all of yous. If any of yous got anything you do want to say,
Subscribe to FBIG.
Yeah.
6 away from 100.
Subscribe to Talk About Lady.
DC love Denise. DC love Deck loves Rotoblitz.
oh piss
What's
off
the
with
role
the
of
vote
DCUO?
shit.
Fuck VEX ELITE.
I'm 6 away from 100. I think she
Oh,
did
cheer,
Livids is in
Livids, check the message I just sent you.
is in that that completely dead league. What they called again? Oh yeah, Gravity.
Yeah, wait, did Orbit's fucking YouTube get hacked?
I'm not sure. I did message him. I'm not sure if he's been hacked or if he's just, I don't know. But something went wrong with it.
Nah,
I think he just quit on live the moment he saw he was doing Black Desert Online videos. Oh, I feel so sorry for him.
What the hell?
Right, to all of yous, a big thanks. To all of yous who have watched this, and to all of yous who have put all their messages in there, 163 messages, a big thank you to all of yous. Please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment if yous can be bothered, yous lazy bastards.
peace, people.
Peace, people.
Peace, people.